Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, students. How are you today?
Good morning,
Hello.
sir. I'm doing fine. And you?
Okay, me too. Before we start our activity today, anybody know about this computer hardware? Anybody know what it mean? Any of you know
Keyboard,
about it?
sir. Is it right?
Yes, that's included. Anything else? There are so many computer hardware.
Mouse. How about mouse?
Monitor, DVD, printer, that there are also included to computer hardware. You guys get it? Okay. So let's start our material. Computer hardware. Computer hardware is physical components that make up a unit called a personal computer. These components are located inside the computer case, and some are on the outside the casing. Now, this is the first component. This board is called motherboard. Is one of the main components that to have a computer. This square-shaped board with many slots for other components mounted on the board. Almost all other components are attached to the motherboard, but some are connected using cables. The function of this board is to connect all the computer components so that the computer runs smoothly. And then there are processor. Processor also the most important components in computer. Processor or central processing unit is a component that process all calculation and the commands that make the computer usable and operable. Oops. And then there are random access memory, or it can be called as RAM. This component with the shape of this kind of chip is a memory on a computer where its function is as a place to temporarily store data on operation that are being carried out by the computer. The data stored is not permanent, but the RAM will store data when there is an operation being executed by the computer. And then next is video graphic adapter, or VGA. This component is a graphical data processing component, serves as liaison that allows the transmission of graphic data between the computer components such as monitors or projectors. The next is hard disk drive, or HDD. This component is the main data storage area in a computer. The operating system, application, and documents are stored in this component. For the next one, wait. For Sandra, please, can you read the text display?
Okay, sir.
What is the power supply unit?
Okay. Power supply unit, or PSU, are components are also important in the computer. This component works by channeling and converting electrical energy from a power source into a form of electrical energy that can be used to run other computer components. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sandra. And the next one, there is optical disk drive. This is usually is the place for DVD or CD drive to be inputted. This component is also known as a DVD or CD drive. The function of this component is to read and store data from a CD or DVD. The next, the monitor. Maybe Anissa can read it for me. Hello, Anissa. Okay,
I think,
let me
sir,
just read
sorry.
it.
I think
This component is also, yeah, yes.
I think Anissa has a bad signal.
Okay, it's all right, it's all right. This component is also referred to as the screen or display of the computer. Its function is to display graphic and video information generated from a computer with other components, such as VGA that has been mentioned before. The last one, there are mouse and keyboard. This is true. An external component, just like the monitor, the same hardware too. This is a hardware too. The mouse and keyboard have a function as an input device for entering text commands, characters, and moving objects on a graphical interface screen or screen rather than a monitor. That's for our material. Now you guys know about some hardware, computer hardware. You guys understand? You guys know it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For the tax, I have, no. I'm asking you guys to look for a video that containing computer hardware, about computer hardware, watch, and write down what is the name of the hardware, also the function. You guys get it?
Yes, sir. And how we submit our task? And when?
You can I'll send the link later to the group. You can submit to there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. I think that's all for today for this meetings material about computer hardware. I'll see you next week with the tax. Oke. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Oke.